So a YouTuber I used to watch called mcClung made a video titled "The Art Community Has a Problem." This video was mostly good, but it gets a bit iffy when you get to the parts where he talks about the Cinny situation. If you don't know what happened, well basically, CinnyBear03 got exposed for grooming a minor and just generally being weird with kids, and also just being downright manipulative and abusive. Jack, after finding this out, was like, "Oh shit, my roommate's a groomer, I gotta get out of here." And so Jack made a GoFundMe to help him move out. Lewis in his video talks about some of his gripes with Jack and how he handled the situation, so I'm going to talk about my gripes with those gripes. In the part where he talks about Jack, he says that he can't just revoke his consent after it happened.
Just a Robot is definitely an apologist for Cinny Bear, and it's fine. He's allowed to have whatever opinion he so pleases about the situation. But what he did bring to light that I actually kind of agree with is that Jack's kind of in the wrong here in a couple different ways. Jack being the roommate slash friend of Cinny Bear, ex-friend of Cinny Bear, where they had, I wouldn't say they had a friends with benefits kind of situation, because according to Cinny Bear, she is entirely straight, which means that she could then be with Jack because he's a man, but I don't know. I don't know exactly the semantics. It just feels like Cinny Bear is slightly in the wrong with everything and kind of confused, but she says, "Oh, I'm straight, I can never be with Jack," even though Jack is a man. Jack is AFAB, but still, Jack's a man, so if you're straight, you can absolutely be with him, right? I don't know. It's all a bunch of hubble-abub or whatever. But Cinny Bear says that they would often have physical touching of parts of each other, and it would all be consensual. Everybody would say yes. But Jack apparently walked over that consent given and said that, well, actually, I revoked that consent now in the future, and that makes Cinny Bear a predator and a terrible person.
And I'm not even the victim in this situation. Like, this isn't even about me, but, okay, I'll be honest. She has, with me, like, now that I'm aware of the extent of her behavior, I've been able to reframe a lot of her actions with me, and I think some of the things she did kind of bordered on sexual assault with me. I didn't know the extent of her abuse. I didn't know what she was doing behind my back. I trusted her with everything.
Thankfully, that's not how that works. People aren't allowed to just give consent and then later in the future say that they didn't. That's not how that works, okay, Jack? If you gave consent, you gave consent, and you can regret it. Regret it, okay? Regret it all you want. Now that you know what Cinny Bear is and what she has done, regret it all you want, but that doesn't mean that you didn't give consent to what happened, okay?
Referring to the part in Jack's video where he says he was essayed by Cinny. Not only did Jack not do that, but yeah, you can revoke consent after something happens. Let's say you're with this guy who wants to do sexual things with you. You say no, but he keeps pushing until you give up and say yes. What if you're in a situation where you feel like you can't say no? What if someone threatens to do something bad to you or someone else unless you agree to doing sexual acts with them? These are all situations where someone can revoke consent after something happened. Not only are you spreading misinformation about Jack, but you're also spreading misinformation about how consent works. A ton of people, including myself, told him that he was wrong, and he just went, "Oh yeah, my bad," and just never made any efforts to correct himself. He didn't make a follow-up video, he didn't make a pinned comment, he didn't even make a post. He did nothing. And the video is still up too. And this isn't the first time Lewis has said something blatantly false and downright dangerous. In another video, I don't remember exactly what video, but in it he says making a straight character gay is just as wrong as making a gay character straight.
Show. And then make them out to be straight in your own fan fiction. Is that incorrect? I think it is. I think to take a character that is written to be gay and then to make them out as straight for your own self-pleasure is a little strange, because then you dehumanize people in your own life who are gay or so forth. And it happens all the time. So then if you take two straight characters, two straight, underage, high schoolers in a show, and then make them out to be gay, and then draw them doing text-mexual things all over the internet, wouldn't you think that that is incorrect? On the base level of the fact that they are minors in the show. They are minors in the show. So, if you draw them as they are in the show, you're a weirdo. Okay? If you think about those two characters who are, again, straight, and you're making them out to be gay for your own self-pleasure, that's weird.
No, there is absolutely nothing wrong with headcanoning a straight character as not straight, especially when said character is very obviously gay or queer-coded. There is a problem with taking a canonically queer character and making them straight. The reason why is because there's very little queer representation in media, and the ones we have, they aren't very good. And taking a queer character and making them straight is called queer erasure. And no, there's no such thing as straight erasure. Straight people have more than enough representation as it is. This is ignorant at best and downright queerphobic at worst. He made an apology, but honestly it sucked. It was the equivalent of saying, "Sorry that you feel that way." Then there's the Pumpkin the Gentleman video, which is basically parroting the public opinion at the time that Gourd guy was being a kid diddler. And if you don't know who Pumpkin the Gentleman is, then you're on the wrong channel, because I also don't know much about this guy. All I know is that people really didn't like this guy for whatever reason, but there was one part in in the video that really irked me.
We'll get to that, like I just said. And in his own words, being a hypersexual, which if you don't know what a hypersexual person is, also known as compulsive sexual behavior, it really means just somebody who is unable to stop themselves from having urges. It really is a disorder, okay? It's something that people struggle with, and it's something that people have to deal with in their day-to-day life. You know, they have to learn how to work around, like anxiety or depression, okay? But the way the gentleman pumpkin, or pumpkin gentleman, more like pumpkin doofus, am I right? The way he explains it is, it's like a sexuality, right? It's like a thing that he chose, all right? It's who he is, it's what he wants to be.
He chose? He chose? Completely ignoring the fact that you showed no evidence for this claim, you can't choose a sexuality. It's something you're born with. Do you really think I chose to be attracted to men? If I had the choice, I'd be sapphic. No wonder this guy had a conniption over queer headcanons, cheese and rice movie. So that's 3 times. 3 times Lewis has said something completely false and fucking stupid. Once is a chance, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern. And for all I know, there could be more. These are just the ones I remember from when I used to watch his channel. Honestly, it's entirely possible that he says something false in all of his videos. I don't watch his videos anymore, so I don't know, but maybe you do, I don't know. And before anyone says, why are you bringing up old stuff? The Pumpkin the German video was uploaded August 3rd, 2024. It wasn't deleted until September 15th, August 2024. The Cindy video was uploaded October 14th, 2024. And I don't know why it says 2004 in the script, and it's still up to this day. Hi, editing Vinny here. Apparently in the Cindy video, he said that Cindy didn't groom Eno. Yeah, no, she did. She 200% groomed Eno. That's not up for debate, my guy. So that's 4 times Lewis has said something blatantly false. The Twin Buns video, going off as his non-apology, which was posted around the same time as the video was uploaded 6 months ago, which was in July 2024. The date of its assuming deletion is unknown. Hey, hi, hello, it's me, editing Vinny here again. The video I was talking about, which is called The Final Boss of Asian Fishing, it wasn't actually deleted. And it was uploaded, June 10th and not in July. June 10th, 2024, so my math was off, and the video is still up to this day, by the way. Moral of the story, do your research before you make a video on something. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. See ya.